You can only imagine the way I felt in front of everyone. Today I'm going to be ranking my most embarrassing moments. Experience number 1. I was walking in Knots. It was dark. It was a rainy night. There was this homeless lady out. She was asking for some money. And then I walked past and I felt really bad. I went back and then I opened my wallet in front of her in my coin pocket, digging through the coins, and I didn't have British coins. I had a different currency. Just like rummaging through it. Then I finally found 2p. That's all I had. 2p. And I was like, oh my god.
Do you want this?
And she was like, 2p. She's like,
No, what are you gonna do with that?
I was so embarrassed. I didn't have any cash on me. And I thought I did. Because I remembered the coins in my coin pocket. I forgot it was a different currency. I'm going to put that on number 4. Because it's not too bad. At least I was trying to do something. The second story. When I was in school, we were playing football. And then I had to do a penalty kick. My friends picked me. I don't know why. I've never done a penalty kick before. I ran up to the ball and my foot stepped on the ball instead of kicking it, and then I slipped on the ball. You can only imagine the way I fell in front of everyone. It was so embarrassing. My PE teacher, she couldn't stop laughing. I was so embarrassed. To be honest, now that I think about it, it makes me laugh a lot. I would put it in the 5th place because at least I made a lot of people laugh. Next embarrassing story. When I was younger, I used to spell friend wrong. I would always swap the E and the I. And I thought that was correct. My English teachers never corrected it. I would write it spelled the wrong way all the time. No one ever corrected me. So in my head, I was like, okay, well, the wrong way is the right way. Anyways, my English teacher was writing on the board and she wrote the word friend. Well, she was writing a sentence and then she wrote the word friend in the sentence. I'm usually like a quiet person. You know, I don't really speak up in class unless I really have to or unless I'm asked a question. But today, I felt really brave. And I was like, oh, she spelt the word friends wrong. I'm gonna correct her. So I raised my hand and I was like,
Miss, you spelled the word friends wrong.
and she was like,
Oh, thanks.
and then she looked to the board and she was like,
No, I didn't.
and I was like,
Ah.
and she gave me a dirty look. This teacher, by the way, she had like anger issues and she was a weirdo. Anyways, that's a whole other story. She gave me a dirty look. She was like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. And then everyone in class kind of just like looked at me like, and that happened like a million years ago and I still think about it to this day. That's how much it haunts me. That's number 3 for sure. Next story. So this was a couple years ago when I had a situationship, and then I found out that this dude was two-timing me and he was talking to another girl the whole time while he was leading me on as well. I was really heartbroken about it. He admitted it and he was like, oh well, I pick her. Basically the gist of it was he was just saying that like I pick her and she is the right choice for me and blah 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 and all that stuff. Like a few days ago he was telling me that he loves me so much, and then like when I found out about all this garbage, he was like, I love her more than anything. Like it was my first experience with things like that, or like, you know, being in a situationship or anything with a guy. I freaked out and I was like, how could you do this to me, blah blah blah. He was like, I love her more than anything and I pick her. Okay. Then I was like, okay, well, send me a picture of her. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually said this. I said, send me a picture of her because I want to see how much prettier than me she is.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Like the self-respect, like literally my self-respect was just out of the window. I can't even imagine saying anything like that now. And you know what his response was? No, I can't do that. I have to protect her privacy. Okay, so you couldn't protect my heart, but you're gonna protect her privacy. Anyways, it was extremely embarrassing. and I would never, ever, 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 ever throw my self respect out the window for a man ever again. I think I'll definitely put that at number two. A man will never see me be that desperate again. Ew. The last one. When I was younger and I first got social media and I first started posting online, I was so embarrassing. This one time I posted a video of me to my Instagram and I was like 12 and it was like lip syncing on the toilet to that. Do you know that song that's like, cause after all this time, I'm still into you. I could be on butterflies, but I'm into you. And I was lip syncing to it on the toilet, and then I had like people following me, like my friends, my family. I didn't like, you could tell I was sat on the toilet, but like I didn't show anything stupid, you know, like I didn't show like my actual like me sitting on the toilet, but you could tell that I was in the bathroom. Okay, I'm not that crazy. So embarrassing. Like I would post like videos of me lip syncing, and I would lip sync like this. I did so much bullshit online, and I still am a massive directioner. Like that, but that was like the era where like One Direction was my life. When Zayn left, I posted a video of me crying, full snot, everything, like that. And then I used to be the first. I used to be the first one to like my own posts. Like I would post and then I would like my own post immediately. I used to be super embarrassing online. Oh my god, and this like takes the cake. It's the most embarrassing thing I could think of. I used to have a crush on this guy,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
and he was following me on my Instagram. So, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about it. I've not told anybody this. I've buried this so deep inside me that like I'm just airing myself out on the internet right now. I would text him and be like, "Oh, like, did you eat today? Oh, like, make sure you just caring texts." Okay, fucking weird. I don't know why I would do that. Did you sleep well and like, shit like that? Okay. On my Instagram, like my main post, I posted other ways to say I love you. Did you eat well? Did you sleep well? All the things I would say to him.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way. I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
I couldn't have made it more obvious, and I thought that was me being discreet. I genuinely thought that was me being discreet, and I'm so embarrassed. I wish I could just go back in time and like revoke social media access for myself. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it made you laugh, or maybe you probably think that, okay, well, this isn't even that embarrassing. If you think that, then please tell me your embarrassing moments. I'd love to read it. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. Catch you in another video.